Greetings, everybody, and welcome to SpookADay number 2904. Friday Night Date number 3, I think. Third stream of this October. How's it going this evening? Hopefully it's going well for you today. And the plan tonight is to carry on with The Beast Inside, I think. We will continue on with this adventure for now. Try and make some more progress. I think that's a good plan for now. We can always pick up another game another time. So yeah, that's going to be our plan for tonight. Not much really to report from yesterday or anything. Feels decent to be on time, kind of regularly. Hopefully I can keep that up for the rest of the month. Which I think is good. Positive. Yeah. And I've been enjoying this game so far. It's been interesting. So, we should probably continue, right? Okay. We got the old lights on there. And that's the wrong scene, Brett. This is the one we need. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Fingers crossed we don't have quite as much weird glitchiness with the capture this time. Beast Inside. Chapter 7. So we left things before having gone part way through Chapter 7, but we were unable to complete that chapter. We're still pretty early in Chapter 7, to be honest. It's, still pretty early on. Gotta do a little bit of mining. It's a big cave. A very unstable bridge. As if we didn't know that wasn't gonna happen. Oh my, okay.
Fuck, that was close.
Saying that quite a bit.
Damn, they're good. Gotta give them that. They're trying to break me, but I know they're Soviet tricks. I won't let them know I saw them, though. I'll play their game, but on my rules.
Just wondering if there's anything over there on those barrels, but it doesn't appear to be. So we're in the cave entrance at the moment. Do we know where the... Oh, the old mine entrance is over there. And the burned in... I'm hoping we run into the other boxes, but I haven't seen all that much to indicate that we will yet. I'm not sure where we're going to come out, to be honest, on the surface. Nothing back there. There's a locked gate there. And then a side passage here. I'm not sure which passage to take. Can we see what's through here? That looks like it goes up to the surface. Oh no, this is another locked box. Okay. Cool. Let's see what we get in this then. This one is that U equals B, I think? U equals B. Where would we be on the map now? Do we think? Cave entrance. Is there anything we can recognize? I'm pretty sure it's gonna have U in it. So that's gonna leave us with G7 or H2. G7 could be it. H2 is probably not going to be it. I don't think. This one we've already gotten. So it's got to be relatively close to this, which I think eliminates that, because that's near the inn. Though it could also be this, because the waterfall's right there. But I don't think it is. I don't think it's this, because that would be way off the map. I think we're heading back towards the house, right? So this one would be the most sense, G7. So G7 is YZUUVE. So let's try and convert this. And it said U equals B on the disk. So let's turn this around. U equals B. Y. Y on the outside is over here. F. And then Z is G. Okay, I can already tell that this is the wrong... It's either the wrong letter, but I can't tell anything would be any different with that. U... Yeah. No, it's definitely not that one, because it will spell a word, and there's no word that begins with FG, and then it has two B's in it. That's just not a thing. So it's the wrong Wrong thing on the map. So if it's not this one, what's the next most likely one? Maybe this? D9? D9 is YXYXTM. WXYXTM. Okay. Now, let's go back to the disk. W. D. X is E. Y is F. Then we got another E. And then TM. So T on the outside is A. And then M, I bet it's defeat. T. No, M. I'm looking for M. M is T, yeah. Defeat. That seems like a likely candidate for this box. That does seem like a likely candidate for this box.
There, finally.
We have a note. The program has been in place since the 50s. Can you believe it? They have been misleading us for almost 30 years, making us focus on the bomb, telegrams, spies, and everything else. Meanwhile, they had us nailed since Stalin's death. The so-called S Department, the first chief directorate of the KBG, the commies built their own American towns where future sleeper agents would learn how to act 100% American. So blank could have blank understand. How would we know that blank blank to their headquarters? H. Second note from H. Nothing on the back though. Okay. Is anything down here? No, doesn't look like it. That's a little bit glitched there. I don't think they really intended you to see that. I can't run anymore, which I find a little odd. Is it because I can't jump either. Oh, because I was crouched. Okay. Alright. So, let's continue onwards then. Hopefully find another box. I thought this might get a giveaway. Yeah. That's why I went back there. There's a path back here behind us. I wonder what this leads to. I knew it was coming, but it still got me anyway. Ah, okay, so that's another path back. Should you want to backtrack for any reason. But we've already done the box, and it also gives you another chance if you happen to miss the box the first time to see it again. Cool.
They're trying to intimidate me, and that's the basis of all controls. Suckers, you think you can break me like that? With an animal carcass? With a few dead bodies? Seriously? Who do you think I am?
Return to the house. I feel like I've heard this music before. Like in another game. This... Oh, this is that rope. That, yeah, that we put down there to begin with. I remember that. Guess that's the path we're gonna have to go. There's the house. So I don't think you can go under that. Down by the river. Careful not to get swept away.
Fucking commies can't hide from them. They'll follow you to the end of the world, but if I tell anyone, they'll think I'm crazy, and that's what commies want. That's how they break their enemies, the dirty bastards. They think they can send a fake cop here and I'd fall for that like a rookie? No, ain't gonna be that easy with me.
So we're by the old house now. Need a key. Wondering if there's anything new in the house since we... were last here, but I don't think so.
Has been arrested and charged with acting against national security and leaking classified information to the Soviets. The defendant denies the accusation, claiming that the agency's deputy director, Mildred McDormand, is a double agent herself. Further claims that McDormand's boss, Bill Beckerman, may have even been aware of this. In other news, a couple of American divers have died of hypothermia after submerging to 525 feet.
Listen to all the radio broadcasts. No interest in going down to that basement again.
Honey, what's going on? Why is there a...
Where have you been? Where the hell have you been?
You know, I wanted to find the... Why are you crying? What's...
6 hours?
What? What?
You were gone for 6 hours. You went and just vanished.
I didn't vanish. I just tried to remove those damn bugs.
What? What bugs? What are you talking about? You left me all alone, and some psycho slashed our tires.
Are you serious?
I called the sheriff, but when we were in front of the house, that guy broke in. Into your office.
What do you mean, broke in? Are you kidding me? Fuck! The telegrams. That son of a bitch took the telegrams.
The sheriff noticed the broken window as soon as we went back home and...
Wait a minute. Who gave you the right to let strangers in, to go through my stuff?
He's a sheriff, not a stranger. Besides...
Sheriff my ass. You have no idea how capable the people who want to get me are. They can impersonate anyone. Don't you realize that what I do affects millions of people?
You think I'm stupid? I called for help because someone's stalking us. Besides, the guy couldn't have gone far, and the sheriff is after him. You don't have to act like such a dick. It was me that was in danger. Me, not your nameless millions.
Fuck. What a mess. Hopefully he's left some traces. I better look around.
Will you accept the challenge?
Maybe the device will find some traces.
Hey Fit, how's it going? Watch out for sparrows. A note depicting a sparrow. I reckon that someone must have left it in plain view for me to find, but why?
And what's that supposed to mean?
Ha ha ha. So yeah, there was a note there. Okay, we should probably check this out now.
I need to search the office thoroughly.
Lots of junk. We already got that note about the sparrows, so I don't know if there'll be anything else. Why would he put anything in here?
Professional or not, he must have left some traces in the office.
Hmm. That's where he broke in.
I should be able to track him down.
Explore the area around the house. Hmm.
Whatever happens, don't leave the house and don't let anyone in until I come back.
You're leaving me again? Are you crazy? The sheriff is on it. Let it go.
The sheriff doesn't know what he's dealing with. If he really is who he says he is in the first place, he won't help anything.
Don't be paranoid. The police are on our side.
No one's on our side, Emma. No one. No point hanging around here. I've got to get him before he's off the radar. Those messages are crucial and he knows that very well. Maybe I'll find another signal outside. I just hope I don't lose the trail. I can't see anything with my naked eye, but maybe the localizer will help.
Hmm.
The sheriff probably went for the bridge. That's where I should start looking. At least I know which way he went. The sheriff must be nearby. I'll check the area around the bridge. I think I'm on the right track.
Hillside. Hillside Inn, Tower, Shore. Now let's have a look at the map. There is a box near the inn. There's also one towards the tower. So may well be worthwhile taking a look over here. Although this is kind of collapsed in now, so I don't know how viable going this way would actually be. Doesn't even appear that there's really anything here. There's a building over there, but... Going to the inn may prove difficult. There's a bridge there, tower. What's this way? Hillside Inn, Shore. Is this the sign we were just at? No, this is something else. I remember this building before, though. It was useful for something. What exactly? I don't remember. That's boarded up as well. What's this way? Nothing. I think we did go up there before. Possibly, if I recall. Yeah, I do think we went up there. Try not to miss these boxes, but I don't see how I would get to the inn from over here anymore. So I think we should just follow the tower path for now. There is one not far from the tower. What's over there, then? If I just follow this path, where does this take me if I just keep going this way? Is this going to be a dead end as well? Honestly? It looks like it. This just looks like another dead end. I don't know. Can't cross the river here or anything. So... Alright, let's continue on then.
The signal is stronger. I'm getting close.
Tower, chapel, firewatch. So it was up there. What's this way then? Nothing, basically. There's nothing over here. Alright. Okay, I can't break that yet. I know it's up there, because I can see it from the impulse, but Scanning it, on the other hand. Oh, I have to scan it from up here.
He went up and cut the rope. Maybe I can find a side passage.
Huh, maybe. Oh, there's a box here. Wonder which one this one is. This has to be the one near the hunting tower, right? G7. It has to be. Okay. And we need to find the cipher for this. Which honestly could be anywhere. It's usually written on a rock though, or something nearby to help decode. Let's have a walk back this way. That bridge is evidently where we have to go. So the cipher's got to be around here somewhere. It's not going to be hidden far away. Nothing around any of these walls. I feel like it would be in the immediate vicinity of the box. The other ones have been. Like, generally from where the box is, you can see the cipher for it. That's how the previous two have been. And it's how I would expect this one to be as well. I wonder if it's in this crate or in here. Ah, yeah, there's something in here. If I can move this. There we go. This is K equals T. Okay. So let's get the disc out. K equals T. I've already got that set up. It's the same one. Huh. Now that we know we're looking at G7 on the map, what's the code here then? It is YZUUVE. Okay. And Y then to start with is H. Z is I. U is D. V, this is probably going to be hidden if I was going to guess. V is E. And then E is N, yeah, it's hidden. Okay.
There, finally.
Let's see. The Iron Curtain is a convenient name because it suggests we've separated from them. We couldn't be more wrong. The Soviets are much closer, and even the most paranoid would claim. Their hoax goes even a few decades back in some places. A girl arrives in the US as a teenager and remains dormant, being raised in a small town by a nice American couple. In reality, Soviets provided appropriate story paired with an ideological and financial background. She goes to college and finally starts working as close to the targeted agency as possible, often as a secretary, interpreter, etc. And once she establishes contact, she is activated by her handler. Remember how blank, 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 blank. Really makes you think, doesn't it? H. Third note from H. That proves, though, without a doubt, we haven't missed any boxes if that was the third note from H, because I found 3 so far.
David, Emma, me, and my parents, and the movers. Who else knows our location? Someone from the office. Did Emma blurt it out to some friends? I don't think so. And I was cautious. I didn't leave any trail. Fuck, why can't I crack it?
This area is fenced off like it's part of some reserve or something. Electric fence.
God damn it, it's an electric fence. I need to find a way to switch it off. Electric fence. What is it doing here? Oh! Where could these wires be?
Oh! I'm sorry, I just couldn't help it.
One down, but there's more.
Right.
Ah! Oh! 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 Ah! Oh! 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 Ah! Oh! 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 Ah!
It doesn't even kill you, like, you just... It's just mildly inconvenient that it's there. Okay. Oh, ha, ooh, ugh. What an odd place for a wire to terminate. Up there, in that.
Second one done. I think there's just one left.
Should take a look at the map. So we've just done that one. So there's one near the sort of base camp, and then there's one towards the burned inn. This is a big area to explore around here. Oh, there's a house down here that's mostly submerged. Should check everywhere. And the burned inn. Not sure if there's gonna be a box up here though. Still doesn't really seem like it'd be close enough to anything we know of, to be honest. I mean, it's been a while since the second and third box, so wouldn't expect to maybe see one for a little while. There's that green cable, which appears to go up here. These sound effects.
That was the last one. I won't be electrocuted now.
Sounds a bit unsure. He sounds a little bit unsure about that still. Tower. Firewatch graveyard.
Oh! Ah! Oh! first, I need to cut off power.
It won't let me turn the lever any further down than that. There we go. Check what the localizer has found. Damn, this is like something out of Skyrim right here. Somebody clearly went through there. This leads to the graveyard. Well, kind of.
Emma? Emma, stop!
He says it without like any real conviction.
Graves in a place like this. Interesting and very strange. Wait! What are you doing, for God's sake? I don't get it.
I might actually be stuck. I can't move. Help? Help? Please? Let me free? I might have to load last checkpoint, I think, because I've got stuck. Can't move. Can't do a thing. Oh wow. Okay. It put me quite far back. Jeez. That kind of sucks. Put me all the way back at the electric gate. That's something, I guess. The localizer wants you to go this way. But I want to check out the... Yes, maybe. I want to check out the graveyard, because there's a whole section there. Before we move on. I mean, it might make you go up here eventually anyway, but... in the event that it doesn't... because I'm in the lookout for... boxes. It's almost open worldy, not quite. Like, there's a limited area, but you can do things in different orders.
Emma? Emma, stop! Graves in a place like this. Interesting and very strange. Wait! What are you doing, for God's sake? These are the people I've read about in Nicholas's diary. I don't get it.
Walter Gilman? John Norton? Who's that? Nobody. Chapel, Firewatch. This is the path back down. I bet this is patrons. Or supporters of the game, or testers, or something to that effect. Deathmure. Otar. There is a box up here. Okay, so this one... they seem to be in order. K5. Let's see where K5 is. Burned in. That's probably right, yeah. That's probably what we need to be looking for. K5. So, we need to find the cipher that's around here somewhere. Is it written on the back of this? M equals W. Okay, so this is a different one now on the disc. M equals W on the outside. Okay. Now, for this, let's look at the map. And we have I, V, O, D, J, I. That's what we've got to work with. And... let's try and convert this then. So we start with I. S. V. F. O. Y. This doesn't seem like a word. To be honest. D. J is T. Yeah. Maybe this isn't right. Maybe this is the other one. Maybe that symbol on the map means graveyard, which is H2. I think it is. IUSKHU. S E C K H, and then I guess that's going to be E. Secure is going to be the word. Yeah, secure. So the interesting thing for me now is going to be, is this going to be the 5th note or the 4th? And have we missed a box?
There, finally.
This is the 5th. We've missed one. Now the important thing. They've got their people in hospitals and police stations too. Remember when one of ours, blank, had an accident and was put in a ward with a minor fracture. He died the next day, supposedly due to an embolism that was diagnosed too late. They got rid of us whenever they get a chance. If you see a police officer, a paramedic, or a sheriff come around you all of a sudden, giving some insignificant reason for their presence, you know they've got you. You can trust no one. Your family, your superiors, even your co-workers. My days are numbered, blank, but I hope they can't get you, H. So... we need to do a little bit of backtracking if we can. I thought we might have missed one, because there's this one over here by the inn, but we might be able to get back to it. I haven't really gone down anything for a while now that would prevent me from going backwards.
Is this a cemetery? Looks like nobody's come here for a long time.
Maria Hayes, don't know who that is. We'll see what we can do here, see if I can get this 4th note. Could be over here. Because there's the big waterfall. just to the right of this. It's probably over here somewhere. I was gonna guess. I thought there might be one hidden here somewhere. It seemed like too much of an obvious spot not to put one. There'll be a little spot somewhere. Yeah, there was this like abandoned swamp house or whatever. I don't think it'll be in the house itself. Aha. Okay, so here's the box. Now, we need to find the cipher for the box. So I wonder what that is. What if you look through this hole? You see anything? Nope. I was thinking it might be painted onto the roof or something. What about on the back of the building? Yes, X equals C is what that looks like. X equals C. So, let's set that up and get this last note. So we know what this one's going to be now. This is going to be K5. So we can set that up, which is IVODJI. And if we get the disk out, it was X equals C. So we line that up. I is N. V is A. O is T. D is I. J, I'm going to guess is V. No, it's O. I again. Nation. I thought it was going to be native, but it's nation. Okay.
There, finally.
All these revelations have almost driven me insane. I started to analyze my own relationships, verifying people that theoretically might be involved, even blank. Sleeper, that'll be David. Sleeper agents learn both the language and the American lifestyle in their training, so distinguishing them from our own people is almost impossible, but there are symptoms that should draw your attention. Blank. Think about it. Have you ever noticed some gaps or lapses in blank blank stories from childhood or youth, maybe blank blank former place of residence? Even the smallest detail could be crucial. I've asked blank about it, and I'm not sure if she told me the truth. Even her, can you believe it? It reaches all the way to the top. H. Agent H. Find all of Harold's notes. Okay. Nice. Now we can continue on and do the little scan, find out what's happening. Okay. I'm glad we got all of those. Firewatch. It's gonna be this way. It's supposed to be the Firewatch building, the cabin.
He was in this building, but the door's locked now. I'll follow him some more.
And we can go inside the building. This is locked as well. Not a hole in the fences there or something. Not a window I can sneak in, is there? Huh. Doesn't appear to be. The key's got to be inside there, right? Unless he took it with him. They definitely want you to get in here. With how detailed it is. Maybe we go up here.
Signal is coming from the tower.
Up the top of the tower, maybe? Might get one heck of a view from up here.
Damn, I'm not really scared of heights, but I better be careful.
Anomalies detected. That draw's stuck? Huh. Shoot down all anomalies.
I was right. He's not here. I should look around. It looks like he was hiding something in here.
Is it in that drawer that's locked? Nope. Cabin.
This must be the key to the house. Let's see what he's hiding there.
This is the cabin key. Alright.
I shouldn't have left her alone again.
Wow, he was trained on the house all the way from up here. That's crazy. You could just about see it there. There's the house. Just about. There's the waterfall that we were at before. It's quite foggy out, so it's hard to really see much more than that. There's that graveyard. It's gonna be inside the cabin, I'm sure. Oh, never mind. It's just the key to the gate, I guess. Can I get in via a back entrance to the cabin? Aha, I can.
I must find out how to open that goddamn basement.
Get into the cottage.
Okay, so I'll storm in and give the guy hell until he tells me everything. I just hope his English is better than my Russian.
Gonna be nobody here.
They know everything about us. Everything. Fuck, they've been watching our every move. Even here, where we were supposed to be off their radar.
Find the code. Type it into the computer. Adam woke up at 5:21 a.m. even though he couldn't get to sleep until late at night. Emma got up at 8:40 a.m. Then they had breakfast together. When she asked him if he slept well in the new house, he lied and said that he did. Actually, he sleeps 5 to 6 hours a day, sometimes less. It's not the only thing he's not honest with his wife about. Emma doesn't tell her husband everything either. Both claim they trust each other completely, but that's not the case. These days, you can trust no one, not even yourself. He would have to be much closer than here. He was already lying in wait here on the day of our arrival. All three have safely arrived. Does this motherfucker know about our unborn child?
Nothing in here. Need to find the slide.
Medicines, various provisions.
What is that son of a bitch up to?
Wow, there's a lot of stuff here.
Thermochromic pigment. It has something to do with temperature.
He watched my every move, but why did he relate it this way? What's the deal with the changing case? Found something under a plank when he took boxes to the attic. What he found is more important than he might think. Sometimes looks like she's afraid of something. She was the one who insisted on the move. He talked to somebody missing, but he has no idea. Was contact somebody else. Let's just say I see and hear more. That son of a bitch was sure he had cracked us, Emma and me. That's what the Soviets try to do, arouse suspicion among friends and relatives. You can trust no one, right? Well, we certainly cannot trust these fucking commies. Jeez. He's still confused. He doesn't know what my actions mean. He doesn't understand why I'm doing all this. He thinks I've got bad intentions. She thought something happened to him, called for help, blank blank. In critical moments, it's easier to expose someone's true intentions and see and hear everything. No detail could escape my notice. The Cold War isn't just about nations. It concerns individuals, too. The Iron Curtain still stands between us, but it will soon be raised.
He's marked the places with the relays on the map. Seems I've gotten rid of them all. So we have been bugged all along. Fuck me. Maybe I should check what this button does. My gut tells me someone has written something here, but I can't make it out. There must be a way to unravel it.
Put that on the... clipboard. Didn't you mention something yesterday about invisible ink fit? I think your claim might be true.
It works. I'm starting to make out the letters.
C1. Still missing a slide for that.
Lost. I wouldn't be so sure. Did he mention the copies? Should have thought about that before. He already knows more than we wanted him to. The handler is concerned. We've got a serious conversation ahead of us.
Who's behind all this? Since when have they been doing it? If they had me exposed, why didn't they steal the telegrams before?
Plus 3 minus 1.
I better check what this lever is for.
A is 3.
That's probably the basement door. Where can I get the password? The door is locked. Enter the password.
Okay, we know that A is 3, and we know that C is 1, but we still got to figure out what B and D are. We're missing a slide. There's a I here. D equals 2, I'm guessing is what that means. So now we know what D is. Now we've got to find the slide for this. You'd think it'd be located close to this. We've got to find that
A
slide.
book on encrypting. Someone's marked certain pages.
Huh. The Spartan Cytail, one of the oldest cipher machines used in ancient Greece. It is known to have been used by Spartans among others, hence its name, the Spartan cipher. A strip of parchment was wound around a piece of chiseled wood, and that way only someone with a piece of wood of identical diameter could read the message properly. The Caesar cipher, shift cipher, technique named after the famous Roman politician Julius Caesar, who used it to encrypt his private correspondence. That simple technique consists of replacing each letter in the plain text by another fixed number that places down the alphabet, enigma. A portable cipher machine invented by a German engineer, Arthur Scherbius. Enigma combined electrical and mechanical systems. It was based on encrypting individual letters using an electrical pathway with spinning rotors to constantly change the signal route and code the message with a polyalphabetic cipher. Cipher texts encrypted with an Enigma machine were deciphered for the first time in 1932 by Polish cryptanalysts Marian Rejewski, Henryk Zajewski, and Jerzy Rurski. Their work helped Alan Turing's team break the Enigma code used by Wehrmacht in World War II. Thermochromic pigment, a substance that changes color due to the temperature rising or falling. Thermochromism was first discovered in the 1970s when scientists noticed that some molecules or crystals may take different forms based on temperature, varying only in their optical attributes, which makes them visible only in certain temperatures. Invisible ink, security ink, a colorless substance used for writing, which becomes invisible on application or soon thereafter. That type of ink can be divided into inks developed by heat, inks developed by chemical reaction, inks visible in ultraviolet light, inks altering the surface of paper. Back cover. This practical guide to cryptography, Dr. Lawrence Waterhouse, known for his previous books like Cryptonomicon and Key and Lock, relates the history of ciphers and secrets in a captivating way and shows the enormous impact these had on wars, nations, and individuals. The book also offers some practical advice for those interested in professional encryption and code breaking, spanning from ancient times to modern machines that replaced the famous Enigma after the war. We had a test like that a few months ago. The emergency alert system or whatever. Where's this slide for this? That is literally all I'm missing now, is the slide. And then we can solve this password. It's too big, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe it's in here. Huh. That's not the slide. I mean, it really could be anywhere. I wonder if it's even here, or whether it's at the tower, possibly. It could be up there as well. I doubt he would have left it there, but it remains a possibility. These are all empty. I don't see anything. Hmm. Hmm. Feel like I'm missing the obvious a little bit here. I've got to be honest. I feel like it should be right here with all the rest of the stuff. Or it should be over here somewhere. Yeah, it's somewhere near where the projector would be. I might have to look this one up just in the interest of keeping things flowing here. Because I could be looking around this cabin looking for the slide for ages. To be honest. I don't know. I feel like I've looked everywhere. I haven't seen it. Huh. Okay, there is no slide? No, that has to be. Is this bugged? Is the slide not there? Oh, okay. I think I know what it is. It may be bugged, and the slide's not there, because I think it's supposed to be in this desk, according to the walkthrough in here, in the top left drawer of the desk. We can check this. It's not in that desk. We could try upstairs, see if there's a desk up there, but I think it's bugged. That's why I haven't found it. What about this desk? Nope, nothing in that one. Nothing in there. We've read that. Unironically, the item didn't spawn. No wonder I couldn't solve it. Because it's not there. I'll double check. Looking at the guide here, but there is an issue, I think, with this where it didn't spawn. So open the top left drawer of the desk to the left and take out the slide. The desk to the left. So as I'm looking at this, there's a book on the table. Not this desk. It's not this one. This desk, maybe. Is it this desk? Nope. It's a wooden desk. That's the computer desk. It's not that one. I'm not even sure that the desk is here. No, it's definitely this desk. It is this desk, and it's supposed to be in the top drawer here, and it's not. The picture I'm looking at in the guide literally shows it in there, and it isn't. So, this puzzle is bugged. That's why that handprint's here. Anyway, I already now know the answer here to this particular puzzle. So, you can do it by process of elimination. So, it's B4. You can just do it by process of elimination. But damn, that needs looking into. That really needs looking into. Let's see then. Password. I need A3, so F. B4. Just J. I'm not going to do it in time, I'm pretty sure. C1. X. And D2. Yeah, I didn't get it. I guess I'm going to have to work this out first. Let's put these in order, because they're not even in order in my document here. Otherwise, I'm going to be too slow. Okay, now we're looking at this. I need A3. Oh, it changes every time. Oh, damn, okay. So I've got to be quick about it then. G, B4, T, C1, Y, and D2, Z.
Finally. Now I can go in the basement and deal with that fucker.
He's not going to be here.
So much blood. What's happened here?
Oh, jeez.
Slaughtered. Like an animal. Fuck me, I don't get it. Who could have done this? And why? Luckily you didn't destroy them.
It's definitely complicated. to describe my feelings about this. Okay. I feel like I've got to do something in this room. I haven't seen any prompts beyond what's on the desk. Oh, here we go.
I finally made it to the mine.
They're not dead.
Something followed me.
They aren't dead. Chapter 8. Wow, that was a long chapter. Holy. That was a long chapter. What was that, like over 2 hours, I think? For that chapter? Jeez. I finally made it to the mine, but something followed me. I'm sure it wasn't human. I lost it on the way, at least I think I did. I need to forget about it. Can't waste time on delusions. That's what they told me after all. Father, detective, the mine. Hopefully I can find something here. Up to chapter 5. Chapter 8. In the Mouth of Darkness. I, to be honest, haven't found this game to be very scary, but it might just be that I've played a lot of horror games now. We got here a mine map, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, the hotel was definitely the most intense part so far. For sure. That place was something, that's for sure. Can only imagine what fun they've got for us in the mine here. To refill the lamp, open your inventory and look for a bottle of kerosene. Open your inventory, look for a bottle of kerosene. Okay, so the lantern's full. We got here. Missing man's note. My father's mine has become a graveyard for so many. It's terrible. If I don't want to end up like them, I must remember hints from Gilman's notes and follow the green lights. Otherwise, I'll never get out of here. Follow the green lights. -1, whatever that means. Roman numerals. What could it mean? 3 miners lost their lives in the explosion, but also, what seems like a curious coincidence, Hyde's partner, George Whitehead, who owned half of the shares in both the mine and the inn, one of the inn's guests, who could be a first-hand witness, went missing a few days after the accident. He wasn't the only one in the area who vanished under undisclosed circumstances. This is all very suspicious. The investigating officers don't seem too eager to solve that mystery. I'll be glad to help them, but obviously not for free.
The accident claimed the lives of 4 people. Why would my father kill them if they were his friends? And on top of that, the explosion led him to financial ruin. That doesn't make any sense. My father was no fool. He wouldn't hurt his own interests.
A bit confused about what this -1 part means. So that's where we are. It's 3 levels to the mine. Now, according to these notes, 4, 1, and 3. Are they the order we're supposed to go in, I think? What happens if you don't go the right way? anything happen? Maybe. Well, we'll find out, I suppose. It's a little too quiet down in here, to be honest. What's this? Hide secret. Fragment of Maria's letter. What could that woman mean? Let's see what this says. Dear sir, I saw your ad about looking for the missing John Norton. I may be a simple peasant, but I swear to God Almighty I know who's responsible for his vanishing and for the crime in the mine where my husband died. I went to the sheriff and told him all about it, but he only scoffed at me and said I was seeing things from all that grieving. I will tell you everything, but only face to face and in my house, because that's the only place I can feel safe. When you learn to hide secrets, nothing will ever be the same. They were hiding it well, but I saw it. I saw what crept out at night from... something. What crept out? Plenty of matches and kerosene. So, down that way is where we're supposed to go. Honestly, no, probably not. Probably somebody we haven't met yet. The only possible person right now, as much as the guy doesn't want to admit it, is probably his father, right? And Gilman was onto somebody. I know that. The inn owner was very short. Was that Whitehead? Oh, this brings you back around to the entrance. So that was a creature or something. Turns out it wasn't. It was just a bag of something. Sand, maybe? Sandbag? That's the entrance right there. We're probably going to have to follow the right way now. I don't think there's too many other options for us. This is not a huge area, so...
Green light. The one that the dead man had written about. If he was right, then I'm on the right track. I'm running in circles, damn it! I need a clue. Maybe someone's written one down somewhere.
Okay, what's the note say? So we must have walked through Tunnel 6. Right. Now they want you to go through Tunnel 1. That's 3. That's 2. Don't know what that is. That's 6. We already walked down. This is 1.
There. The light is green again. A little bit of effort, get out of this damn mine.
Okay. 3, 5, 4, 3. That's 3 right here.
Someone's here.
Huh.
Doesn't look very friendly.
Take care not to be heard or seen by the ghost. You'll be quieter when crouching. If the spirit sees you, run and hide. Alright.
I should look at the map for some hints. Maybe it will tell me where Gilman left the other notes.
Can't tell if it's coming this way or not. It's hard to tell where he is. I need to get to where that question mark is, though. I know this is a tunnel number. Okay, where am I now in relation to this mark? Oh, I gotta go this way?
I should look at the map for some hints.
I can't work it out. I can't work out what the question mark is for the note. Okay. I've got to find that map again. Where are we now? So it should be right around here somewhere? God damn it. Okay. Alright, dude. Okay. I finally found where the thing was, but he was right there. No way. Oh well. It's through like a little wooden gap. You've just got to get there without him seeing you. So, from here, we've got to basically follow that guy. It's literally right here.
He cannot see me.
Okay, here we go. Here's the note. Detective's third note. Third? Oh, I guess that makes sense, yeah. There are another Roman numerals. There are another Roman numerals. I bet it has something to do with the markings in the mine. Let's see. I've been able to establish that there was a conflict between Old Hyde and Whitehead, escalating in the months prior to the accident. Both had a lot on their conscience. Hyde was notorious for his heavy hand. Once he threw out one of the dissatisfied guests from the inn, not to mention how he repeatedly abused his son Nicholas, often in front of other people. Whitehead, on the other hand, was quick-tempered and easily antagonized by others. There's evidence that he threatened the miners, whom he thought of as lazy. Also, Whitehead's former friend claimed that together with the judge, he wanted to take over both the inn and the mine, even using his partner's son, young Nicholas, to that end. And the numbers are 9, 7, and 8.
Walter thought my father killed his partner in order to get his shares. But the explosion was accidental. After all, the mine brought in more income than the inn, which often remained empty. However, the detective didn't have hard evidence, only circumstantial.
So we've got to find tunnel 9. That's 10. That's 7. We should be right next to 9. According to this map, 9 is right next to 7. Just further up. So is it this? 9. I gotta take 10 to lose him. What is that? That's 12. Where are we now? We're close. I think. Okay. That's 8. We need 7. We're nowhere near it again. This is 7 right here. Never mind, we are near it. Okay. Now we need 8. 8, according to this map, is right by 9. That's 10. That's 11. Eight, right there.
Even death fails to grant an escape for some.
Okay, so to get to the note, we're on the wrong side of the cave, basically. We've got to go straight and then left down this tunnel. Which, of course, is the way that the ghostly fellow's hanging out. I don't know which way he went. Is the note over here? I don't know what the numbers on the doors mean. I'm a little confused about that, to be honest. There's no way he sees me from here, right? Because I'm kind of stuck where I'm at, so it wouldn't have been a good time if he did see me. I'm sure it'll be explained. I need a map now. He was coming this way, so... Okay. Basically got to go straight left. No, I've gone the wrong way. He's coming this way, I gotta move. He's over there now. Maybe there's more than one. Where am I now? Okay, it's right around that corner.
Should look at the map for some hints. Maybe it will tell me where Gilman left the other notes.
God. I was so close, but I have to run now. Now we're back here again. Oh, man. I just had to turn that corner, but of course he was there. Where am I now? I'm still going the wrong way. Okay. It should be right around this corner. Maybe up in this room. Oh, he's there again! He must be hanging around this area. He's got to be hanging around this area for that reason. There's more than one. There's absolutely more than one now. I gotta get up there. But he's in the way. Okay. There's the note. It is 17? 13 and 14? 17, 13, and 14. Another Roman symbols. Maria, widow of one of the miners, wrote me a letter. She claims to know the secret of the Hyde family and is willing to share it with me. Is it supposed to change everything? At least she believes so. She tried for years to draw the attention of the sheriff and officials, but they dismissed her, claiming she suffers from grief-related delusions. Today I'm meeting her in person. I'm hoping for a story that will allow me to bring strong changes. Jacob Hyde should be rotted in jail.
Maybe it will tell me where Gilman left the other notes.
Yes, my gut tells me this is the case that will get my name on the headlines. A tormented widow, a venal sheriff, a greedy mine owner that goes as far as committing a crime. I've waited my whole life for a chance like this. So, to start with, 17, 13, 14.
Was eager to make it big on the tragedies that took place in Blackstone. He was a hair's breadth away from piecing all the threads together, but something kept slipping away from him. Maria seemed to know the whole story. She mentioned some secret in my family, something that could change everything, bring us down forever. What could she mean? Did she know something that even I don't?
My father was very upset when he learned that his associate was among the casualties. Some even suggested that he wanted to get rid of the man. Now he finally got his way. 4 dead in the mine explosion. New facts have surfaced regarding the accident we had covered in the previous issue of our paper. The victims of the explosion at the Caroline Mine, Blackstone, New Hampshire, include not only 3 miners mentioned previously, but also the co-owner of the enterprise, George Whitehead. Jacob Hyde, the other owner, refused to speak to the journalists. He only issued a short statement in which he offered his condolences to the victims' families. Okay. There's no map here. Oh, there is a map here. I have to be careful where I stand, though. So. That's 18. 17 from here. It's basically straight back that way. It's coming back, so... That's the way I really need to go. That's 16. Can I get the kerosene, or am I just going to be stuck with that in the way? There we go. It's this one. Pretty sure. No. Yes. Well, okay. It didn't light up for a second. Okay. So next tunnel, 13, right? And then we need to find 14. Now we need 14. I'm not really sure where that is. Just a moment, I need to see the map. $14. Is it 14? I actually don't know. Let's look at the note again. I might have read it wrong. X1V. I gotta find a map with X1V on it. X1V. It's there, next to 15. Further away. I don't know, this is confusing. X1V, this one. Here we go. Get out of the mine. Shit. It is the 1970s though. It's jammed? Okay. So now we've got a cart. There's always a minecart in these. Okay. Yeah, I've heard that too. It's probably pretty true. Yeah. We're lucky we don't trigger a collapse doing that. That's a deep hole. Oh, jeez. What's that all about? Okay. Okay. Probably should have seen that coming, but... Oh, we get to see this again, I guess. I just thought that bridge connected to the land. I didn't realize it was a bit missing.
It's Gilman. Is he? God, I think he's still alive.
Yeah, he is.
I had no heart, bastard!
Wow, he's got a good throw. Defeat Gilman.
I have to run. If he so much as touches me, I'll freeze to death.
Okay, that didn't really do much. Oh, parkour. There he is. He can float. Crouch behind the metal sheets to take cover from the
Careful.
ice.
Any of those blasts could freeze me to death.
Just to give an example of what happens when you do that, you know, I was just providing an example of freezing to death, just so you knew what to expect.
heart is his weakness. If I can hit him there, it will all be over.
Demon. How am I interacting with that? I haven't seen a hand on it yet. Okay, there we go. Just wait. Uh-oh. Oh, it's that guy again. The masked dude. It's the masked man.
I told you to get out!
That's Hyde. It's Hyde. The masked man is Hyde. Because I remember him saying to the, when they were talking in the inn, he told him to get out and to leave him alone.
You finish what you started.
Oh my! Okay. Defeat Walter Gilman. Chapter 9. My search for the intruder has suddenly turned into a nightmare. Emma claims that I was lost in the woods for 6 hours. To make matters worse, someone broke into my office and stole the telegrams. While following the thief, I ended up facing the terrible truth. We've been watched for a long time. The Soviets, they know everything, every detail. This whole thing is getting more and more complicated. I'm starting to think that Nicholas did not, in fact, lose his mind. He too was stalked by someone with his every step.
Where am I? Oh, fuck.
Okay.
This is the bottom of some fucking well. How do I get out?
How do we get out? And we're handcuffed to that guy. Oh, there's a knife there.
Fuck, I think I'm gonna puke.
Oh my. Okay. Oh jeez. There's some stones here. Find a way out of the well. Family reunion. Maybe we can throw it at the bucket? Nope. At least not on that try. Alright, now I've got a chain. Can probably climb. What's happening with that handcuff there? Look at it go. That's just glitching out a little bit. There seems to be some physics issues with that. Throwing the stones.
Fuck, the plank is gonna break.
Yeah.
That was close.
Whoops. Okay. It's always a random mouse button, and I don't know which one it's gonna be. I should have waited a little bit longer, though, to get it right. Okay. So I've probably got everything to do again, right? Okay, I've got to do the well again. What was that? I mean, I heard the phone make a noise. Did somebody claim an alert or something? Because he didn't play it. Oh, maybe it was a follow. In which case, thank you for the follow. I know my alerts, I promise you.
Fuck, the plank is gonna break. That was close.
We're out of the well. That's the first step. Okay. Somebody just happened to leave the keys there. That's nice. They're the house keys? Oh no, they were the handcuff keys. Alright.
I must get back to Emma as soon as possible.
I think there'd be a little bit more urgency in his voice. I must get back to see Emma as soon as possible. Whenever it's convenient, you know. That's locked. That was where we were. Okay, so this well was behind the cabin. We know where we are now, at least. It's getting dark, too. Conveniently, that person who threw us down the well, whoever it was, also left us with all our equipment intact, including a machete that we probably could have used, but we nonetheless didn't.
How far am I from home?
Yeah, their relationship is under some severe stress. He didn't seem all that excited about helping Emma, to be honest.
Emma's alone at home. I must get back to her as fast as I can. I've left my wife alone and there's a maniac on the prowl. I just hope she's all right.
Surely. Here's the house.
Emma! Where is she?
Talk to Emma. That damn clock. Yeah, I hope she's not in the basement. Good old heavy rain. It's my office. Any notes or anything? No, they've left nothing for me, really. She might have been kidnapped. There's no guarantee she's even here. What is that wallpaper? Like, this isn't terrible, but that is hideous. I mean, it is the 70s. It's a very 70s wallpaper, we can say that much for it. We can say that about it. You know what it's like. Got stuffed her in the wardrobe. Like Serena. Whose room is this? It is starting to look like it's going to be the basement we've got to go to. That's Edgar Allan Poe, I'm pretty sure, up on the wall there. That's how you know you're in a horror game when you've got Edgar Allan Poe up on the wall. No, it was a British thing too. There she is.
He's been here again. This time, what happened to you? Why do you look like this?
Well,
Slipped and fell into a stream.
you damn liar.
He's come back. You hear me? He keeps harassing us. The phone doesn't work. Maybe he cut the wires or...
The important thing is he didn't do anything to you.
But he could have. Look what I found.
What did you find? Ooh, photograph.
God. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left you alone.
Did you meet the sheriff?
He... No, I must have missed him. I found the telegrams, though. And believe it or not, the diary I told you about...
Diary?
Nicholas's diary. It'll help me decode them. I just need to find the remaining pages and then...
You're doing it again! Someone wants to kill us, and all you're worried about is work? Why don't you think about me? About our child?
I do think all the time.
Then do something to keep us safe, and do it fast.
It'll be over soon. I promise.
Want my advice? Hide under the bed.
Emma's on edge. She needs to calm down. I better check what the sheriff was up to. Luckily, I've got his car keys.
Yeah, I can believe it too. Search the sheriff's car. I'll get to that in a minute. Just lock her in there. At least it wasn't the basement. You know, let's... He should have said that. He should have... Well, at least he didn't lock you in the basement. That's something. Anything in the attic? I haven't really checked here in a while. Lots of books. A chest that has nothing in it. That's where all this nightmare began, when we broke that damn floorboard. We're back on the left. In here. This. Oh, I've examined that multiple times. There's a door there that's also locked behind whatever that is. Left? I don't know what you mean. This is left. That door doesn't open. That's left. This? Behind the white boxes? Oh. That television set? It's seen better days. There's some light back there, otherwise nothing. That's all that is. Absolutely nothing of interest. Yeah, I noticed it, but I realized it was a TV set. Some weird lighting going on or something. Yeah, it doesn't feel like there's any hidden notes or anything extra. I'm just gonna have to check the sheriff's car. What was it she actually gave us? Photo of Emma with a threat.
I'll deal with the car later. Emma's more important right now.
Didn't he say he was going to search the sheriff's car, though? Police report. He never had a chance to write that summary. The same person that turned our life to hell has also brought the sheriff's life to a brutal end. Rotate to find hidden message. Damn, these are the events that Nicholas mentioned in his diary, so he didn't make up or embellish anything. Too bad I didn't know these legends before moving here. Let's see what the police report says. Case number RCW 9A52 030 1979. Date August 28th, 1979. Officer P.T. Anderson. Plaintiff's name Emma Stevenson. Plaintiff's address Blackstone, New Hampshire. Date time of incident August 28th, Blackstone, New Hampshire. Second degree burglary. Incident details. On Tuesday, August 28th at 4:12 p.m., the police station of Windham received a phone call concerning a supposed second-degree burglary on private property in Blackstone. The caller, whose name was Emma Stevenson, claimed that her husband was away. An unidentified trespasser had entered the property and punctured the tires of Mr. and Mrs. Stevenson's car. Actions taken. I arrived at the spot at 5:03 p.m. Upon preliminary examination, I confirm with absolute certainty the tires of Mr. and Mrs. Stevenson's car were indeed punctured with a sharp tool. Footprints left in the mud indicate a man. I will talk to the owner, and then after further examination, I will try and put my conclusions in a summary. Additional comments. The house that Mr. and Mrs. Stevenson now live in has a very eventful history. In the 1850s, there was an accident in the nearby mine, and at least a few people went missing in the immediate area. When a body of one of the missing people was found, accusations were made against a certain Jacob Hyde, the mine's co-owner, who happened to live in the very same house. It wasn't until years later until the other bodies were found, which is why the area has become shrouded in dark legends. The murderer was never apprehended.
Where did he get that from? An uncle from the KGB?
Lighter with a Russian engraving. Why would somebody keep something like this? Was it even a real officer or just some dummy sheriff? I thought that this was going to be a fake plant.
What's this? In the late 19th century, the Hyde family, in order to avoid further association with the accusations against Jacob Hyde, legally changed their name to Stevenson. What? What the fuck? Am I supposed to believe that my family and the Hydes are one and the same? That's fucking absurd. Someone would have told me if we had such stories in our family history. wouldn't they? Unless it's bullshit. Bullshit invented by the
Oh,
sheriff.
come on,
Set me up,
dude.
mess with my head. Was he even a real sheriff? Fuck, I seriously can't put my finger on this.
You can't deny that. There's no way he made that up. Check the files. So the police suspected Jacob Hyde of killing John Norton, and then Jacob's son Nicholas was put into mental treatment. He mentioned being 10 years away from home in his diary, so it seems he spent that time in a mental hospital. Sheriff's Report, 1854. Informant's name, Charles Grady, Blackstone, New Hampshire. On Saturday, September 11th, at the night, the sheriff's office in Windham received a notice from the Hillside Inn janitor, Charles Grady, concerning a badly wounded man who had arrived at the inn. We know this to be Norton. Upon arrival, the deputy sheriff, undersigned Daniel Plainview, pronounced the man dead. The victim turned out to be John Norton, who had been missing for 2 weeks. Death was caused by blood loss. The man had been stabbed in the neck with a sharp tool, possibly a knife, which caused arterial injury. He also had multiple cuts and lacerations on his body, as well as burns, some of them partially healed. In the course of the investigation at the scene, it had been established that the man had reached the Hillside Inn going along the road through the woods from the estate on the other side of the river that belongs to Jacob Hyde, the owner of both the inn and the mine. However, the suspect was not at home, though there were signs that he had left in a hurry. The real secrets of Blackstone crime. In the late 19th century, the Hyde family, in order to avoid further association with accusations against Jacob Hyde, legally changed their name to Stevenson. Additional comments. While searching the Hyde family estate, the sheriff and deputy found a hidden room located directly above the office. Inside, in the dark, there was Jacob's teenage son, Nicholas Hyde, cowering on the floor. They were unable to communicate with him. The boy does not react to any stimuli. Perhaps he has fallen into a stupor as a result of abuse from his father. Young Hyde has been placed in the care of psychiatrists who will decide on his further treatment. The sheriff has issued an arrest warrant for fugitive Jacob Hyde with a bounty of $500. So the police suspected Jacob Hyde of killing John Norton. It seems familiar, but I can't recall exactly where I've seen it before.
Another secret.
Somewhere in the house.
A hidden room in our house. I have to check it out. That fucker could have even been there when we moved in. Too bad I didn't know about it before.
Find the places from the photographs. So one in the fireplace and one above the statue. So there's something here. The fireplace was listed first, though. Which fireplace is that? This one. Is that upstairs? That must be upstairs, that fireplace. That's the basement. That's locked. No, there's no fireplaces up here. It's all in the office. I don't think it's that. Oh, this fireplace.
This is it. I just need to place the disc in the opening, just like in the picture.
Solve the riddle close to the fireplace. Part of this text is invisible. How can I read it? What happens at night will be judged in daylight. What stays hidden in the dark will be revealed in full light. Okay, fit. Wasn't there a lamp here? There was a lamp somewhere that I had encountered at some point. Over here. Let's see. A 864 AD.
Jesus points at the gate of hell. don't get it. And I don't think I want to.
$864 AD. We've got to put something in his hand. 864 AD.
That number sequence isn't random.
So we need to line A and D up. That's DA fret, not A and D. Now with this, this also rotates this, okay. There's another number on it though. $1864 AD. 1864 is right there. Now we need to line 1864 up. There.
It
What's
looks like
this?
a set of dates. Each corresponds to one letter.
1773 plus C. 1823 plus M. 1410 plus N. 1307 plus D. 1791 plus T. 966 plus I. $1773 plus C. That must be on here. $1773. What have we got here? 1791. 1773. Now, it also says plus C. $1773 plus C is B. So this should be the letter B. That's not even an option. Okay, that's not even an option. That's a little concerning. The only other option is I put in, is C an option? I don't think C's an option either, is it? No, definitely not. So maybe. I can't move this in a ring though now. None of these letters match here. Maybe we try a different one and come back to that. 1823 plus M. We have 1823 on here. 1823 plus M would, in theory, line up to being a C. Is there a C on here? No. So I'm doing it wrong. Basically, I'm doing it wrong. What about the inner
find
M?
the letters associated with the dates and arrange them into a word, the cipher will be broken.
What about 1823 with an M in the middle? That gives us G. That is a letter. So let's go back to the 1773 again and do the C in the middle. 1733. We bring it up to be in the C in the middle. That gives us an E. Which we know isn't an option. Maybe it's just coincidence then? What about 1410 and N? 1410, and we do the N in the middle. That lines up to being an O. Which is an option. That is an option. 13... Is that 1307? It must be. 1307 plus D. $1307 and D in the middle gives us I as a possible option. Is I an option? It is an option. So why does the first one not work? E instead of C. I'm pretty sure it's C. 1791 plus T. T is all the way over there. That gives us S. There is an S on this. And then 966 plus I. Gives us an M. Egoism.
Bingo. That was well thought out, Nicholas.
You were right, it is E. Yeah. Nicely spotted. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Globus Cruciger. This isn't just some trinket, it looks like it could fit somewhere.
I'll just put the apple in the right place. A hidden room in our house. I've got to check that out.
Okay.
What was that cursed place? What do all those words and symbols mean?
We both saw through a hole in the wall. What my father did to that lady, hunting dangerous game, is the most fun. Hunting dangerous game is the most fun. Father, mother, son, death. I make long trips without even moving. Human equals beast. Everyone I meet has two faces. One is human, the other is a face of a beast. Young Nicholas's diary. God, Nicholas was locked up in a dark room by his father, mentally abused. It's a good thing he wasn't all alone. But why did he never mention the other boy in his diary? Not even his name was written in it. Let's read it here. December 22nd, 1849. I've apologized so many times, but he says I must be punished to learn. Dad, why are you hurting me? I kept asking, but he was so furious that his face went red. Finally, he spat and said, why do you keep hurting us? January 3rd, 1850. Darkness is the worst. I hate it. There is nothing that scares me more. I don't know what I did wrong this time. Maybe I didn't do anything. Maybe it was wrong I was even born. I think my father wants to get rid of me. It's not because I did something wrong. It's about me. He just doesn't want me in his life. I'm a nuisance to him. What else could it be? The fact I took his pencil, the one I write with now, whenever a bit of light comes in through the cracks? I really don't know. March 24th, 1850. I've had a dream where I took off my clothes and ran around the inn naked, yelling at guests like crazy. They were scared of me. They were adults, and yet they were scared. It was just a dream. In fact, I am the one who is scared. I broke a plate, all my dinner wasted. Father thought I did it on purpose. I never do anything on purpose. My hands are shaking. I can't write anymore. May 18th, or May 15th, 1850. I'm not alone here. He's walking around the house too. I'm not sure if I like it. He's not saying anything, just smiling. I'm looking down, not saying anything. June 6th, 1850. He's actually really nice to me. Not the way I first thought he was. At least I'll have some company for my trips to the woods. I can't tell my father anything. He would get mad. Today it's the same old story. Closet and darkness, but this time he's here with me. I tell him I was good and it wasn't my fault. It's my father and others to blame. The old man locks me up because he's ashamed of me. He'd rather I hadn't been born or I was someone else. At first he doesn't believe me, but then he says I'm right. He tells me not to worry and to be patient. He says everything will be alright. I tell him it already is, because neither of us will be alone again. I wonder if this is the ghost that we saw at the beginning of the game that was always with him. I'm not a child anymore. I don't have to listen to my father just because he's bigger and older. I'm smart, and I have a lot of ideas. I talked about them when we both sat in the dark. He said it's sick. So what? Maybe I am sick, after what the world has done to me. At night, we will go into the woods to hunt for dangerous beasts. October 2nd, 1850. He went to sleep, so I'm going alone. The old man has brought a new whore to the inn. He thinks no one will notice. I saw Whitehead spit a miner in the face. I clenched my fist, dreaming that they are beating them both to a pulp. October 7th. He has no idea what I've planned, but it's only a matter of days. I will tell him soon. I know where the old man keeps gunpowder barrels. As soon as we get out of this fucking closet, we're gonna have a ball. I asked the dame from the inn if she would show me her twat. She told the old man, plus she took me for N. And now we're both rotting in here. I should have fucking killed her. People like that are just a waste of space. The closet is the worst fucking thing. I wish I could shatter it to goddamn pieces. Well, I know a similar place. In fact, it is quite the same. Dark, cold, and hell-like. It must burn if we are to put an end to our suffering. People are fucking scum. I've said it all along. Is there more? No, that was it. Is that not something?
The man in the mask. Now I know who he is. What the hell is that?
Open the door to the house.
Someone's at the door.
Maybe Nicholas did because he was possessed. There's nobody at the door. There's something weird going on here. Chapter 10. The Man in the Mask. I know who he is now. I figured it out when he came to my aid again. He's my father. When the detective died, he turned into an ice phantom that almost took my life. The frost scorched the skin on my hands and face. Icicles headed for my heart. But my father, hidden behind the mask and the top hat, came to my rescue one more time. He shows up and disappears like a ghost. Does that mean he's dead like the others? And now he's trying to protect me from beyond the grave? I should have recognized him before. His clothes, top hat. But he was the bane of my existence when he was alive, so why is he on my side now? The more I know, the less I understand. Chapter 10. Still in the mines, it looks like.
The man in the mask. It's him. My father. Why is he protecting me? What is he trying to tell me?
What indeed? But we will have to find that out next time, because that is the end for today. It does look like Nicholas killed people in the mine, but it seems like he's possessed, I think. Maybe that's to do with the ghost we saw at the beginning. This friend he's made or whatever. He's almost got, like, split personality now. I'm not sure. But I'm sure we will find out. But that was good fun. I enjoyed that. And hopefully you did too. I will be back tomorrow with more SpookADay. And we will continue this game probably. See what happens next. Have a good rest of your day or night as well. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the beast inside. Pretty good. Take care. Have a good one.